Hey, YouTubers, World Wide Web, what's going on, guys? It's me, Marlon Bennettt, guys, and I'm back for another getting started step by step inside of the second shared codes. Okay, this is video 3 in getting started inside of the 7-second shared code, guys. And in this video, what I'm going to do, I've done it before. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to give you guys actually a 30-day follow-up email campaign. Now, if you're not upgraded inside of Leads Leap, you can't import a 30-day follow-up email sequence. We call it a drip campaign. But you still want to import that list like we did in the last video, because in this video, I'm going to show you guys, if you are upgraded or when you do upgrade, how to take a 30-day series of emails that you're going to import into your autoresponder, and you'll be able to follow up with your list almost instantly. Now, when you import these emails into your Leads Leap membership, you have to go in and edit those emails, but that's a lot simpler and easier than going in and trying to write up, your first set of emails as you start to build your list. Now, here's the thing. The emails are pretty universal, and so that's a good thing. But I want you guys, moving forward, to get in the habit of writing up your own emails, okay? And in a little while, right, it'll be like breathing, guys. You'll simply go in to your broadcaster if you're not using a follow-up email campaign, and every day you can go in and broadcast your list anytime you want, as many times as you want for that matter. So let's imagine, you're firing up your funnel systems. You're averaging, let's keep it moderate, and you're averaging 25, 50 leads a week. Your autoresponder, if you elect to a follow-up, use a follow-up drip campaign email series in your marketing, it's going to be following up with those prospects automatically, because these emails, you can schedule them to go out anytime you want. You can change the days of them, by the way. You can make day 1, day 3, day 5, or you can keep them sequential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Space them out. But the point is, you can do that once you have that 30-day follow-up email sequence. Now, again, if you don't, you still can broadcast your list any time of day or night. And I'm going to be doing I'm going to be going through that stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to do all of it, how to broadcast your list every single day, 2 times a day if you want, 2 or 3 times a week if you want, right? With new products and new services that you've just been introduced to, and you want to share with your list as you're starting to build it. So that's a really good feature that we have inside of the 7-second share codes, thanks to Leads Leap. And it's one that you want to implement if you can and when you can, but as soon as you can, because it only gets better, right? We're talking about automating everything, okay? So now what we're going to do, guys, I created this training page, by the way, and this is where all the training is going to be conducted, but you guys will be on a page, or if you're inside the club, the pages will always, they look like this, and or whatever page you're on will always have corresponding share codes. Now I'm gonna make an exception in this video, and I'm gonna put the share code for that list I'm gonna give you guys in the YouTube video description area. So if you remember Leads Leap, just follow over my shoulder. If you're not, join Leads Leap and follow over my shoulder, and you guys can pick up that 30-day follow-up email sequence. Now, even if you're a person who's already a member of Leads Leap and you happen to be finding this video in any way, that's cool too, guys. You can pick up this 30-day email follow-up campaign too. I'm going to show you guys what it looked like, to include all of the actual clip art, all the thumbnails and all the art that I include in these emails as I load them into my autoresponder. And all I'm doing is giving you guys a simple share code that will allow you to, within 7 seconds, import that entire email campaign. Now remember, I want you guys to get in the habit of writing up your own emails, right? Speaking in your own voice, okay? So let's go through this, guys, because it's really, really simple. The first thing I want you to do is to log into your Leads Leap account, guys. Go down and log into your Leads Leap account, and I'm going to log in, and I'm going to try to enlarge my screen a little bit, and I'm going to go to my list manager, okay, guys? Just come over here on the left-hand side of your dashboard and go to your list manager, right? Now, remember in the last video, guys, we created a new list, okay? Remember, you created a new list. So find the list that you created. I'll just do another one just for the sake of this video. Okay, let's just say I'm just going to call it another new list, okay? Just for the sake of this video, but you guys should have created a list, okay? So I just did another one just for the sake of this video. It's called another new list. Now, find the list that you created. Then I want you guys to go back into Lead Sleep, because I just knocked myself out somehow, right? And let's get back to my training page. And I want you guys to come at the very bottom. Where did I put that? Oh no, this is the training page. I think it is, guys. You gotta forgive me. I put I got the share code in there, right? So that's the phone system. So let me go back, because I create these pages so that it makes it a lot simpler and easier for me to go in and do these trainings. Now, pretty sure I want to make sure that I'm on the right page. Oh, there we go. I am on the right page, guys. Okay, so you just logged into your Lead Sleep account, right? So let me take some of these pages down, because we don't want to get all over the place where you're not able to follow me. I really want you guys following over my shoulders, okay? So let's make sure that we got this right. And you guys have to forgive me. I'm uploading a lot of videos, guys, and sometimes I get in my own way, right? But I like to keep it simple, and so simplicity, ease, and speed is what we're talking about. So now we're going to log back into Lead Sleep. I'm going to show you guys that list that I just created. You guys just saw me do it. Come to your list manager, and we're going to click list manager, and there's another new list that I created. Now, the only thing you have to do now, guys, is go back to the training page, or go to the video under this. There I am again, guys. What am I doing? There's a share code right below in the YouTube video description area, right? In this share code. This should be in the YouTube video description area. All right, I want you guys to take that share code. You see where I'm kind of highlighting right there? I want you to highlight that share code. Okay, highlight that share code just like I'm doing right here. It's in the YouTube video description area. Highlight it. Go back to where you created that new list. Remember, guys, let's get back to the list manager. I'm uploading some videos, guys, so forgive me. So let's go back to the list manager. Let's go to that list. Right, there it is. Right, and now, guys, well, you got to activate the list. Remember, you got to activate it. And I showed you guys how to do all that. So all of this stuff should be done, correct? So I'm going to take an existing list that I have. I want a list with no emails in it. Okay, let's use this list, guys. I did a test video the other day, and this is my Tripwire series emails, but that list already exists. I don't have to activate it, and so we're going to use this list instead, because all we're doing is importing the 30-day follow-up email campaign anyway. So when you find your list, the list that you created, let me see, can I get a little larger? I want you guys to move to your right from the list you created. Come to the list from the list man that you created and move to your right hand side. And right here, you see where it says view subscribers, basic setup, customize. We did all that stuff. Set up email series. That's where I want you guys to be. I want you to go to set up email series. Now pay really close attention, because you'll notice there are no emails. There should be no emails in the Tripwire profit system, right? There should be no emails in there, right? There are no emails. Okay? Where is it? There it goes right there. But no emails are inside, right? So we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to set up an email series. We're going to take that actual, let's come down here to import, and take that actual share code that I gave you guys, and I want you to paste it right inside of that field. And hopefully if I did this right, and I should have. Oh, okay, look. You want to make sure you do this, guys. Make sure you do this. Replace all existing episodes, okay? You don't have to worry about the button below that. And if it's a welcome email available, and it is, I want you to say yes if it's available, and it is. So now you want to import. And almost instantly, guys, if you're watching, if you're looking, if you're paying attention, you will see that those emails are now populated inside of my, it's in that list now, okay? And I just took the club emails, and those are the emails that I'm giving you guys. These are the same emails that go to the club, and now they are inside that list. So if we go back to the list manager and come down to the Tripwire, right, and we click it now, right? We will see, guys, it's got follow-up emails in it, right? So let me make sure I show you guys this in the email series, because in the email series is where you'll be able to see those emails. Okay, that's a 7-second share code. And it should be above this. There it is, right there, guys. Okay, there it is, right there. Okay, so the emails that I imported, guys, right, are the same emails you would have imported into your email autoresponder if you are an upgrade member. So I'm going to go back to email series because I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I've done this video before. I'm doing it again because I'm realigning all the videos so that you guys can go right straight through all of this information, straight over my shoulders, right? So here is the 7-second share codes, right? That's that email series that I just gave you guys, okay? So now it's imported into your Leads Leap membership if you are an upgraded member. You can't do it if you're not. But it includes a welcome email as well, right? So when you get this list imported into your particular list inside of your membership, inside of Leads Leap, I want you guys to click, and I want you to send yourself a test email, okay? Just send yourself a test email even before you go in and edit. And we're going to go in and edit the entire email. That's what you guys are going to be doing. But those images and everything is included in that import share code. In that share code, everything's included. And this is what that email looks like. This is the welcome email. Okay? Now, guys, when you're inside of your email, when you go to write up these emails, or even if you go to do a broadcast, you can make certain text in the body of the email or certain art, you know what I mean, or thumbnails or pictures, photos. You can make anything you want clickable inside of the body of your email, right? Very simple to do. And remember I talked about the signature in the last email. So you guys should know how to do all of that because we went over that in the last email. In the last video. And so you know how to set all of this up. You know that this is what your emails will look like, particularly the 30-day follow-up email sequence. And you will have the exact same emails. Now, you can make whatever you want clickable to include the link in your signature. All of these, the image, right? You can make that clickable too. So I sent myself a test email, guys. So let's go to my email inbox. And there is the email right there, guys. Welcome, right? Welcome to the club. That's the first email. I'm going to click it. And then you guys will see, there it goes. This is how it populates inside of your prospect's email inbox. And remember, everything's clickable, or whatever you want to make clickable to include the images, right? You know, and you're speaking in your voice, or you're using this particular email, but it doesn't matter because this is how we're kicking it off. But we're going to talk about the club in this particular email. And one of the things we want to get in the habit of doing, because sometimes people need to see a particular thing, a product or service, more than once. And by following up with this follow-up email or by following up through broadcast, you're able to re-engage with those people so that they can revisit the product, the service, or multiple products and services as long as they fall under the same umbrella that's inside of your niche. If it's making money from home, then you may have 3 or 4 different offers that you use to make money from home. And I'm going to show you guys ultimately how to start, this email follow-up sequence. You can load and code the links with different products and services as you're following up with your list. Now, what I'm doing, guys, is I'm bringing people back to the club, because for anybody who didn't join the club when they came through the door, I always want to make sure I give them an opportunity to revisit. Remember? And we're revisiting by my second share codes club, right? You can revisit through that link, because that link will take my prospects back to the club, just like the images that I can make clickable. It will take my prospects right back to the club, and you'll see we're right back inside of the club. And this is where I want to bring my prospects back to, because I want to re-engage them with the club, just in case they didn't see the entire video when they came through my lead capture page, right? If they were busy, right? If they didn't understand. Well, now by following up with my prospects, they'll have an opportunity to re-engage. I'll have an opportunity to re-engage with them, and maybe the second time they see it, they'll get a little bit more from the video. They'll understand it a little bit more. Maybe they have a little bit more time, and then they'll come through. And again, guys, if they so desire, they'll have an opportunity to set up their own lead sleep account, of course, right? And follow through. And this is exactly how these funnels work. That's how your email works, right? That free email. So make sure that you pick that email up and you go ahead on and import that 30-day email follow-up sequence into your Lead Sleep membership account. And if you're not, you can still use that welcome email, right? You can use that welcome email, right? And every day after you start building your list, you can broadcast your list as well. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys how a broadcast would work. Since I'm already in here, guys, let's kill two birds with one stone. Okay, so now let's say you want to do a broadcast, guys. You got your email follow-up sequence set up already. You went in and you've done the editing, right? Because all you're doing is going inside and you're putting your name in your own signature. You know, you're doing all those things, so you're all set up. But let's say you don't have a follow-up email, or you do and you still just want to send a broadcast. So come over to where it says Tools and come down to where it says Broadcast. And when I hit Broadcast, guys, this is where I send, right, broadcast, right? Now I have some broadcasts scheduled, right, because I just set them up. I got this broadcast. It's not going out until I think it's going out later on today. It's scheduled. They haven't gone out yet. But when I'm ready to send one, I just go up to the Add a New Broadcast, and I write the broadcast up inside of the broadcast editor with a title, of course, guys. And when it's all said and done, this is what it looks like when you write up a broadcast. Same way you would write up a follow-up email. The exact same thing, right? And when you're all said and done, you're going to go tick off all the lists that you want to send that broadcast to, if that makes sense, right? You have to tick off. You guys can see I have a lot of lists in here, but I can just select the list I want to send it to, or I can select all the lists I want to send it to. And then I want to come down here to the bottom and send it to all my active subscribers, right? All my active subscribers, active and completed. You can send, you can check any of these boxes off. They have to be relevant. So all your active subscribers will get it. And then, guys, you want to have a date that you're going to send it. Okay, so after you've written the body up of your broadcast, this is suppose we're talking about broadcast now, and so we want to make sure that we have selected a time for that broadcast to go out. So when you get down here, guys, right here where it says broadcast time, click inside of that box, and then the calendar will populate. And when the calendar populates, just select the date, right? So I just chose the 17th, okay? And then you want to come over to the right of that and select the time. I like 1400, right? That's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but you can make it at any time you want. But you got the day is the 14th. I'm scheduling this broadcast for the 17th at 2 o'clock p.m. That's Eastern Standard. So once you've done all of that, you've set the time, you've ticked off all those boxes to go to the pertinent list you want them to go to. All you're going to do is just hit Save Changes. And those changes have been saved. You can see. And there's the body of the email, right? I don't have an image in this one, right? But it's ready to go. So you can close that out. And then last but not least, guys, you can send yourself a test email. Okay, so I'm going to go back into my actual list. And there it goes. There's the welcome email. And well, let's go back to the broadcast because that's where we were. We were in a broadcast. Okay, so there's the broadcast. This is scheduled. I changed the time, right? And because I didn't select one of my lists, you'll get this little notification here. And all this letting you know is you didn't tick off all of the lists that you wanted to. So you need to go back in and you can just tick that button off, and then that little red arrow will go away, right? Because one or more selected lists has not been activated. That's because I have a list that's not activated because I just created it. I have to activate it for this broadcast to go to that list. So let me show you guys how that works. We'll go back to the email series, or the list manager actually, because that's where that new list is. Remember, guys, I created that new list, another new list, but I never activated it. So I'm going to delete it, because I don't need it anyway. And now I'm going to go back to my broadcast, and you'll see that broadcast is ready, and that little one is gone now, because that just lets you know that there's a list that hasn't been activated inside your membership. So now, right, the broadcast is ready to go. And so I'm going to click it. And again, guys, I'm going to send myself a test email on that broadcast, because you can do that, right? And then we're going to go to my email inbox. And there goes the email, guys, that I just sent myself through a broadcast, not a follow-up email, through a broadcast, right? Click it. It will open it up. If there were images, they would populate as well. This is the broadcast, right? When people, prospects, the people coming onto my list get the email through my broadcast, they're able to click any of the linked up text I have, because I made this text clickable. And remember, I'm always using my signature to take my prospects back to the club, right? That's subliminal marketing, right? And so now my prospects are able to go over to my smartphone, mobile device, my instant recall in this instance, funnel page, guys, right? If you guys haven't seen instant recall, I've been putting it in the YouTube videos in the description areas, and you guys who are in the club already, you see it, because it's part of the funnels that's built within the funnels inside of my 7-second share code. But it's a great, I might as well plug it. It's a great app that you could actually download, and the app actually pays you guys $1 a month for the first 2 people that you actually bring into this app, and then 50 cents per month for everybody on your 3rd and 4th level, okay? And so for everybody you bring in on your front line, you'll get $1 on the first 2 levels, and then on levels 3 and 4 you get 50 cents. And it's $3.99 to download this app. But you guys have to watch the video to really understand this. It's amazingly powerful, but I put together the funnel system. I'll leave it in the YouTube video description area. You guys feel free to go over and check it out. And so that's how simple it is, guys, to set up your own email follow-up campaign using a share code. And I just walked you guys through it. I thank you guys for sitting in on the video, and I'll see you guys on the next 7-second share code YouTube video. Thanks for sitting in.